You open your eyes to thin air. Not fresh mountain air. More like air that forgot how to be air. Every breath is a trade. Oxygen for energy, energy for heat, heat for survival. And today, you're already behind. Because your right paw hurts. Not, I stepped on a thorn, hurts. Deep, hot, wrong, hurts. You are a snow leopard, a ghost built for cliffs, a hunter built for silence, a mistake built for falling. And these are your last 24 hours. Subscribe for brutal animal survival stories. POV, no mercy. Hour 24. The mountain doesn't care. You stand up and immediately regret it. Your paw touches rock, the rock touches back, pain shoots up your leg like a warning siren, and your body does the math. Run, branch death. Rest, trash death later. Nice options. The wind slides through your fur like an insult. It's so cold it feels personal. You wrap your long tail around yourself like a scarf and pretend that helps. It doesn't, but it buys you seconds, and seconds are currency up here. Hour 23. You smell dinner and disaster. Your nose catches it first. Warm breath, wool, fear. Somewhere below, on the slope, a herd of wild sheep and goats moves like a slow river. Easy target, right? Wait a minute. Easy target is what every predator thinks right before their stomach stops working forever. You creep forward anyway. Your paws are supposed to be quiet. Your paw is currently a drum. So you shift your weight onto the healthy leg, and every step becomes a controlled collapse. You don't walk. You negotiate with gravity. Hour 22. The first slip. A stone rolls under your weight. Just a tiny one. But tiny ones are the ones that kill you. Your foot slides, your claws scrape for grip, your spine twists to catch the fall, and you save it. Barely. Your heart punches your ribs like, hey, remember we can die. Yes, you remember. Your paw throbs harder now. And the herd below, still moving, still alive, still not yours. Hour 21. Hunger starts talking. You haven't eaten enough. Not today, not yesterday, maybe not even this week. People think you're a big cat, so you must eat like a king. No, you eat like a gambler. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you don't eat for days, and when you don't eat, your body starts eating you. First, the fat, then the muscle, then the pride, and you're already thin. Hour 20. You find a trail. A narrow path cuts across the slope. You know this path. Your prey uses it. So do you. It's a cliffside highway. One mistake here and you don't fall. You erase. You follow it anyway. Because you don't have the luxury of safe. You only have right now. Hour 19. Oh look. Humans. A scent hits you. Sharp. Chemical. Not alive. Humans. You don't see them. You rarely do. But you feel their presence in the mountain like a scar. A faint line in the snow. A strange object tied to a rock. A smell that shouldn't be here. Your instincts tighten. You don't understand their rules, but you understand the outcome. Where humans go, your options get smaller. Hour 18. The chase. You can't afford. The herd stops. One young goat lingers near the edge. Too confident, too slow, too edible. Your body lights up. Hunt mode. You flatten low, shoulders rolling, eyes locked. You inch closer, closer. Your paw trembles, not from fear, from weakness. And then the goat lifts its head. It sees you. Everything explodes. Hooves hit rock. Bodies collide. Dust bursts upward. And your brain screams, now. You launch. Your back legs fire like springs because that's what you are built for. For one perfect second, you are exactly what the mountain made you. Then your injured paw lands. Pain detonates. Your stride breaks. The herd vanishes uphill like smoke. And you skid to a stop, gasping, fur bristling, staring at nothing. The mountain collects. Hour 17. The shame spiral. You don't just lose food, you lose time. Every failed hunt is a bill. And your body collects interest, your stomach cramps, your mouth tastes like cold metal. You lick your paw. The blood is warm. That's bad. Warm means fresh. Fresh means you're still losing. Hour 16. The mountain goes quiet. This is the worst part. Not the cold, not the hunger. The silence after failure. Because in the quiet, you can hear your body failing. A slow wheeze, a stiff joint, A heartbeat that sounds tired. You find a rocky ledge and press yourself into it. Your spotted coat blends into stone and shadow, like nature built you to disappear. But disappearing doesn't feed you. Hour 15. You try the small stuff. Fine. If you can't take a goat, you'll take anything. You drop lower, toward broken rocks. You sniff. You listen. A squeak. A rustle. A marmot. Perfect. Small. Fat. Slow. You creep closer. You pounce. And the marmot is already gone. Of course it is. Even your snacks have escape plans. Hour 14. Night arrives like a predator. The sun slips behind peaks. Temperature drops fast. Like someone turned the world off. Your breath becomes a white ghost. Your muscles tighten. Now you're not just hungry. You're cold hungry. That's the kind of hungry that kills. Hour 13. The second chance. You find tracks again. Fresh, deep, heavy. Ibex. Big wild goat. Big horns. Big attitude. This is dangerous. But danger is all you have left. You move downwind. Slow. Quiet. You spot it. One male. Standing alone like he owns the mountain. He does. Until you take it. You creep. You choose your angle. You calculate the leap. And just when you think you're ready, your paw slips. A pebble clicks. The ibex snaps its head. Its eyes lock on you. And it bolts, not away. Up. Straight up. Like gravity doesn't apply to it. You chase for 2 steps. And stop. Because if you keep running, your paw becomes useless. And then you're not a ghost. You're a corpse with fur. Hour 12. The body starts bargaining. You lie down. Your body tries to sleep, but sleep here isn't rest, it's risk. If you sleep too deep, your temperature drops too far, and you don't wake up, so you do the snow leopard version of sleeping. Eyes half closed, ears open, muscles ready, a fake nap, because real naps are for animals who don't live on cliffs. Hour 11. A new smell. You smell meat, not prey. Meat that's already dead. Your stomach lunges. You follow it. You find a carcass, a goat, half-eaten, frozen around the edges. Someone else's kill. But you don't care. You tear into it. Your teeth crack ice. Your tongue tastes blood. For a moment, you feel alive. Then your brain whispers, "Why is this here?" And your instincts go cold. Because sometimes dead meat in the mountains isn't a gift. It's a test. You freeze. You sniff again. There's that sharp, wrong smell. Human. You back away fast. Nice work. But don't relax. Hour 10. Your paw gives up. The pain in your paw changes. It's not a throb anymore. It's a dull, spreading emptiness. That means swelling, damage, maybe worse. You can still walk, but still is doing a lot of work in that sentence. You limp back into rocks, away from open slopes. You need cover. You need time. And time is the one thing you don't have. Hour 9. The wind gets mean. Clouds roll in. Snow starts falling. Soft at first, then thicker, then relentless. Your coat hides you. But it also holds snow, which melts, then refreezes, and suddenly you're wearing ice. You curl your tail around your face for warmth. You breathe into it like a blanket. You're a ghost, trying to stay warm inside your own fur. Hour 8. The mountain shifts. A distant crack echoes. Rock settling. Ice moving. Something heavy adjusting in the dark. The mountain is alive, and you are a small, warm thing on it. You move to a shallow, cave-like overhang. It's not comfort. It's just less wind. You sit, and you wait. Hour 7. The real enemy arrives. It isn't a wolf, it isn't a bear, it isn't even a human. It's exhaustion. Your eyelids get heavy, your breathing slows. Your body tries to power down, because energy costs. But if you power down too far, the cold wins, so you keep waking yourself. Over and over, like a dying phone trying to stay on 1% battery. Hour 6. Camera eyes. In the distance, a faint red blink. You don't understand it, but it understands you. Humans put eyes in the mountains now. Silent ones, hidden ones. They count you, track you, name you in reports. You stare at the blinking eye and vanish into snow anyway. Old habit. Hour 5. The third hunt. Dawn approaches. The sky turns grey-blue. This is hunting time. You force yourself up. Your paw screams. Your body answers, "Shut up, we need food." You climb, slow, careful, angry. You spot movement. A young goat. Close. Too close. This is it. You crouch. You launch. Your body flies. Your claws reach and your paw hits rock. The pain is instant and electric. Your body twists mid-air. You land wrong. Hard. You roll. Snow fills your mouth. Your shoulder slams stone. And when you stop moving, you realize something. You're alive, but you can't stand. Hour 4. The inversion. Here's the cruel joke. You spent your whole life becoming perfect. Perfect paws, perfect camouflage, perfect leaps. And now, a single bad landing turns you into a helpless animal on a mountain that eats helpless animals. You try to rise, your leg folds. You snarl, quietly, because even dying, you refuse to make noise. You drag yourself into a shallow hollow. Snow starts to cover you like a slow blanket. Hour 3, the cold starts winning. Your breath becomes shallow. Your thoughts become slow. Your body stops fighting pain because pain takes energy too. You look out at the ridge. The world is wide, beautiful, indifferent. A bird circles far above. It's not waiting for you. It's just living. You blink, and the blink takes longer than it should. Hour 2. You remember hunger. Your stomach tightens again, not because it wants food, because it knows it won't get any. Your mouth goes dry. Your tongue feels thick. You swallow. Nothing. Your tail is still wrapped around your face. You breathe into it. You try to steal warmth from your own exhale. Hour 1. The ghost fades. Your ears still track sound. A distant hoof step. A faint wind shift. You smell life. Prey. Close. But your body doesn't react. Because your body has decided no more leaps. You are not a hunter anymore. You are a warm shape cooling down. Hour 0. The quiet ending. There's no dramatic final battle. No heroic last stand. Just a slow, silent surrender. The snow falls heavier. It fills your tracks. It erases your struggle. It hides your blood. A perfect camouflage for the end. And somewhere far away, a new cub opens its eyes for the first time. Cold air. Thin oxygen. A mountain that doesn't care. Same story. Different ghost. If you found yourself rooting for the ghost of the mountain, you're not alone. We research the most brutal survival stories from the animal kingdom every week. Tap here to subscribe for more in this series.